chat can hear us now. Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Shit.
And now that you guys are all here, I can finally adjust
I forgot we streamed this.
reactives. There we go.
Oh, I forgot we streamed this. Oh boy.
Of course you did.
You forgot we streamed this.
I did. Go record it. I have not.
Well, welcome everyone. If the where did Ayla go?
Ayla. She's Ayling.
For the sake of the viewers, for the sake of the people joining us online, well, we all join. Whatever, you know what I mean. Formatting may seem a little different because I lost all of my files when I upgraded my computer. And so I had to completely rebuild and remake the scenes for this. But it's fine. We're here, we're alive, and we made it work. And I'd argue that the format we've got now looks a little better. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So.
Huh?
Last we left off, you all found yourselves in the Underdark once again, searching for another lost relic from times long past. Specifically, the shield wielded by Prado, the daughter of Deception. This shield, a powerful and ancient shield, said to have been able to withstand the blows of the sun itself. And yet, you find yourself within a small settlement in the Underdark. A settlement of drow who are referred to as the Spiderless, drow who hold no loyalty to Lolth, goddess of spiders. The Spiderless drow, specifically who seems to be their leader, Evervast Lyre, as in the instrument, spoke with you about the temple that supposedly holds this relic. He and his husband, Tomas Digran, had apparently come with a group of adventurers seeking the very same temple you seek now, and offered in exchange for the ring on the corpse of their fallen third the key to access the temple within. And so you fed, you encountered an odd baker by the name of Charlotte, who seemed less human than everyone else. You got some food at the Faded Ore, and that was where we left off. As you pay your tab, what do you do now?
Die.
I kill Rain.
Huh?
I also kill Rain.
Well, I'm putting the phone down. Fuck, I'm paying attention now.
First.
I bring him back to life and then I kill Rain.
Rain dies twice and Todd dies once.
Alright, Hellebore, Fernic, what do you guys do? Now that you're the only two alive.
Yeah, I guess I gotta press forward. I mean,
Your mom.
Got nowhere else to go. Let's go.
I imagine Hellebore at this point is looking dead ass tired, like so exhausted. Got no sleep last night. Just had like a big ass fucking meal. She's like probably eyes crossing at this table, like slumped
Aw.
down in the chair, very very barely holding herself together. You expect snoring at any moment.
Perhaps we should look into a room.
Is that? I'm gonna go with assuming Tabby said a room.
Yes, that is what Tabby said. Yes.
Cool. Tabby cut out like entirely for me. Rain it kind of is gonna flash. Not Fernick.
Rain's gonna flash Fernick.
Fuck?
Please don't flash any of us.
I'm good.
Todd? Hellebore?
Todd.
There
Oh
you
my god,
go.
I forgot your character's name. I'm sorry. Rain is going to kind of give Todd this very annoyed, like disgruntled look. I thought the entire point of us resting here was so that we wouldn't have to wait.
I just gesture at Hellebore. I don't expect they would be very helpful with some of us falling asleep.
For fuck's sake. Kind of tossing his arms up in the air, he moves away from the table. If that's the case, I'm gonna at least go figure out something, information, or I need to make myself useful.
That would be a first.
Damn, I was kidding.
Rain looks a bit, miffed at this, but actually doesn't comment anything else and just walks out.
We'll start with the three who remain inside. What are you doing?
Perfect.
Finding a room, I suppose.
Yeah. For the sweepy cat.
Yeah.
You
Hugging the kitty.
you approach the counter. Fuck, I'm not logged into my Pinterest. Hang on.
Oh, damn. Unplayable, really, without Pinterest.
You guys approach the counter. And it's fine, I'll log into that later. You can see sitting behind it this kind of younger drow male as he looks up to you and says, how may I help you?
Fine. We would like one room, please.
One room. How many beds will you require?
I'll look to Fernick. So, do you require rest?
I wouldn't say no, but I think I'm okay for now.
2 beds should suffice.
One room with 2 beds. That will run you 2 silver.
I'll drop 2 silver on the counter.
And is that just for one night?
Yes.
Of course. It'll be kind of, reaches below the counter, pulls up a set of keys, sets them on the counter, slides them to you, takes the silver. It'll be your 3rd room on the left. Just up the stairs.
My gratitude.
You are
And,
most welcome.
I'll lead Hellebore to the bed.
I was about to say, you turn around and like, Alibor is like one arm barely hanging onto the table, like almost all of her body like off the chair. Like you're almost like, how is she still standing or like sitting? Like she looks like she's about to fall over at any moment.
Hellbor's
She's
currently in
full
the
on
middle
asleep
of
at this
dying.
point.
She's withering away.
Alright, you guys head up to your room. I assume Hellebore goes to sleep.
One of the dads probably has to carry her. She's probably already asleep, honestly.
Yeah.
He's early enough.
Huh?
Now, Rain. What is Rain doing?
Before,
Wait,
before,
Oh,
Todd, Fernek, is there anything you two are doing in the room?
well, I mean, if Hellebore is going to sleep for 8 hours, I might as well get my 4-hour rest.
Okay.
whoa. Yeah. Keep it.
I was gonna make the joke, but you beat me to speaking. So now I feel like I can't make the joke.
Oh my god, I'm trying to be quiet right now.
You're failing miserably.
I know. But it doesn't help the fact that I can barely hear you guys for some reason. Mainly
Maybe because
Tabby.
you have. Can you
Maybe-
turn me up? Did you turn me down when you turned Venti up to 200?
Everyone here is at 200 except for Venti, who's at 50.
Have you tried turning your volume up?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Do it more.
Uh. Okay.
But I'm just gonna read a book and take a rest.
Frank will probably I don't know. Yeah, he'll probably take advantage of the time considering and just also have a rest.
Okay. Now, Rain, as you leave the faded ore, what are you doing?
Well, we have the location of the temple, right? Or at least somewhat.
Yeah, you have a vague idea of where the temple is.
Alright, Rain's gonna go scout it out.
Alright,
I
so
can
you have your backup
see-
ready, right?
I can see the fucking disappointed looks from all of you.
Alright. You begin to travel through the Underdark, making your way towards the temple. Roll a survival check.
Oh fuck! I forgot that, rolls were a thing. Oh boy, let me grab out some dice. Let's not make it digital though, because digital dice for some reason don't exist anymore. Okay. One of you you're too heavy. The baggage you carry is not. Oh boy. Where's survival placed? Why is Rain proficient in survival? That doesn't seem right. 15. This is the right sheet. Yes, it is. Okay, this is the right sheet.
Okay. You, with a 15, you travel through the Underdark. The terrain unfamiliar, yet familiar all the same. As if you had walked these same paths in a past life. And eventually you find the temple. Takes you about an hour of walking to do, but you find it. A large stone structure embedded into the wall, bearing a dark sigil, a carving of some divine marking.
About how long of a walk was the walk?
I said it took you about an hour of walking.
Sorry. I am not all here.
Can I have a religion check? Looking at the temple.
Oh god. Help me out on this. Oh, okay. Religion. Where's religion placed? That's going to be in 21.
You recognize the symbol. A pair of crossed swords, the mark of the war god, just as you had been informed by the residents of the Spiderless settlement. You see these crossed blades over the front door of the temple, a large draconic head carved into the stone above them, staring down at you. Jeweled eyes glittering in the faint light of the bioluminescence around you. They appear to be green jewels, perhaps emeralds.
Looking around at the terrain, it was from a distance. First of all, does the figurehead of the dragon have any like opening of the mouth? Is the mouth
Yes.
open or closed?
The mouth
Okay.
is slightly open.
Okay. Is there any appeared to be scorch marks or anything like that?
You do not see any scorch marks, no.
Would Rain be able to see any form of decay or perhaps like wear on the temple?
Oh, plenty of wear on the temple. It's clear this thing is ancient and has not been tended to in a long time.
Okay.
You can also see, littering the ground, morn blooms.
Okay, I am so sorry. My alarm just went off. I need to go put up the dogs real quick. I will be right back. It will literally just take me a moment.
How are you guys?
Out the wazoo.
Okay, I return. And now I can be a little bit louder because I was able to close my door finally.
Okay.
Okay.
So you see scattered about in front of the temple are morn blooms.
These morn blooms. Would Rain know that with morn blooms, do they like cluster like where the body has specifically fallen or was placed, or do they like scatter kind of like weeds throughout?
They tend to cluster around where the death occurred or where the body was buried.
Okay. Where is like the starting point to the cluster?
You see about 6 different clusters.
Okay. Okay.
There is one like right before the door to the temple, which is slightly ajar. You see one about 10 feet ahead of you, assuming you're standing like 20 feet back from the temple. You see another kind of off to the left. They're scattered, but they're all within about 10 feet of the temple. Finally, can I have a nature check?
Okay, so I just rolled a natural 20.
The ground is
22.
freshly disturbed, as if something has crawlen out or dug into it.
Is it possible to tell, like, is it like a... Does it look like something was dragged out?
No, it does
Or
not.
does it look like something was pushed in?
It looks deliberate.
Okay, so For a better clarification, when you're pulling a body out of a grave, not that I have any experience with this.
It does
That sounds
not-
really.
No, it does not look like something was pulled out or shoved in.
Okay, what kind of disturbance are we talking about then?
It looks like whatever made this, whatever disturbed the ground, was digging with intention. But yet it's also scattered. There's about 12 different points where you can see the disturbance in the ground.
And how fresh does this look?
About as fresh as the morn blooms look. So within the last week, give or take.
Yeah, fuck. Alright, so you need a key to get into the temple, right? That's what we learned?
The main door is open. The key is to a door deeper into the temple.
Not to make like necessarily any assumptions, but also making assumptions. What's currently going through Rain's head is it's possible that they are already here, and we're looking for possibly a key. It was something else that was obviously looking for something, but because they were supposed to be getting to the temple right around the same time the group did, if I remember correctly, and we have delayed now a few times.
Can I have a perception check also?
Okay. That one's a little worse. That's gonna be a 13.
Okay. Continue.
Rain is going to very cautiously approach. He's keeping an eye out for like any traps, and he's definitely keeping an eye out like on the temple itself, just to see if like anything changes.
How close are you getting?
Right up to where like the first morn bloom area is.
As soon as you step within 10 feet of the temple, you see the green gems light up in the dragon's eyes. Do you do anything?
He will take a step back. A few steps back.
The light fades, and the eyes just return to that slight reflection of the bioluminescence around you.
Alright. Rain is going to go ahead and cast invisibility on himself.
Okay.
And he's going to, again, doing the same thing, approach very cautiously. He's doing this to see if, like, maybe it's a heat sensor thing, or, like, if it's, like, plates in the ground, or if it's some other magical means.
As soon as you get within 10 feet, the eyes begin to glow.
Alright, he'll skedaddle on back. With the use of Mage Hand, he'll cast that and just try to send it. How far away is the door from the first group of Morn Blooms?
About 10 feet.
Okay. So, with the use of Mage Hand, it's 30 feet range. Can he attempt to cover said dragon's eyes, sort of?
You can cover one of the eyes.
One of the eyes? Okay, so it's bigger than that. Got it.
Yeah. It's a very large dragon head.
Then Rain will not do that, and instead he will attempt to open the door, push open the door more.
Okay. The door opens a bit more with your mage hand.
Does there appear to be any bodies or anything?
You can see about 5 feet into it before it's pitch black, but you do see drops of blood on the stone.
Okay, so he's got about 15 feet of range left. Using Firebolt. This does dispel the Mage Hand, of course, but he's going to use Firebolt and just send one through the doors to see how far he can see. See if you can maybe get a glimpse of body or anything.
Roll an attack roll, I guess.
A soft 20?
Okay. You shoot off the firebolt. As it zips past the doors, deeper in, you watch the light fly down the hall of the temple. About 40 feet back, the light illuminates what appears to be a body. You can't really make out details besides that. And then another 10, 15 feet, and the firebolt slams into stone and dissipates.
Okay. Having the information he needs, Rain is going to go back to the town now.
Okay.
He'll go back to the town and he's going to try to find some type of weapons shop or something.
All right.
Or he needs equipment, supplies, if you will.
Okay. Can I have a investigation check for me?
Ooh, that's gonna be 13.
Okay. You're looking around for a bit. You do eventually find what you're looking for. It just takes you a bit. As you see... a sign outside of a door that reads, hang on, give me a sec.
You're good. Sorry.
Ayla, you're so kind. You're my favorite.
Aw, thank you. I mean, look, I'm not getting my boy killed yet. Aren't you guys proud of me? I didn't go into the temple. I won't lie, though. I've been making stupid checks. A lot of them.
You can see a sign that reads the Burning Board. That appears to be a weapons shop.
Okay. Rain will go into the Burning Board and, oh, fuck. I'm trying to think. What are his weapon proficiencies now that I think about it? Short sword, simple weapons. Yeah. Okay. Give me just a moment so I can make sure that this is the right thing we are looking for. Okay, so Rain is going to go in there looking for a crossbow.
Okay. You step into the shop, and you are immediately greeted by a sorry, my brain just blanked. Hang on. You are immediately greeted by a sight that surprises you. You're expecting another drow, but what you see instead is a blue-skinned tiefling. as she smiles and says, welcome to the Burning Board. How may I be of assistance?
Oh, pleasure's all mine. I was wondering, did you perhaps have any weapons?
That's what we do.
Long-ranged weapons specifically. Sorry. I was thinking maybe like some type of crossbow or bow, perhaps.
I have plenty. You're gonna need to be more specific.
I'm sorry, I don't do weapons really, so like this is all kind of new to me. I just need something that is able to kill, and I need bolts as well because I know that crossbows also take bolts.
Are you wanting something standard or magical?
Ooh, what do you have that's magical?
Well, I certainly have quite a bit. I have... Are you looking for magic bolts or just magic weapons?
Let's go with magic weapons, see what you got there.
Well, I have this fancy little thing, as she picks up a bow, a short bow specifically, and says, now this is the perfect weapon for spell slingers.
Oh, spell slingers. Fancy being one of those, eh? What to do?
Well, it's quite the fancy weapon. When you strike a foe with it who has recently channeled arcane energy, it can reclaim some of that energy for you, allowing you to regain some exhausted arcane ability.
Okay. Now, I imagine something like this, it's definitely not cheap.
Oh,
What's this little beauty gonna run me for?
It'll run you about 4,000 gold.
Ooh, impressive. Does it do anything else, or is it just reclaiming magical energies?
It reclaims magic energy. Well, it's a little more powerful than your standard bow.
I'm gonna take this as a sign. I just got sent this by fucking... My D&D Beyond won't work. It told me to take a short rest. Okay. Alright. Very important. How does the bow look, Talon?
It is an intricately designed wooden bow, with kind of these thin, long, spikes, I guess, on the end, like along the actual arc of the bow.
Okay. Rain is going to... He looks at the bow for a bit before kind of just moving it backwards. Hey, it's nice, but I do... unfortunately, I do think some people would be a little upset if I did spend that much. So instead, can we go with... Oh, I've got a little bit of time. Okay, I'm just gonna browse, if you don't mind. What other magical weapons do you have?
Just magical weapons in general, or specifically the ranged weapons that you came in here looking for?
Show me them all.
She will begin to show you a large list of magical items that she has in stock.
Do you happen to have this list on hand, DM?
No, I do not. Fuck you.
Aww.
But there are weapons of all sorts of varieties. You're surprised that she has this much stock down here in this little quaint village.
All right. Since you mentioned that, then I'm assuming it's uncommon. Rain will then mention to her. I do have to ask, where do you get your wares from exactly? I don't imagine you get necessarily a ton of business coming through here. No?
Oh, business is business. Travelers come through all the time. They usually wish to stock up on extra weapons.
Ah, I see.
People like you. Or people like Evervas or Tomas.
Do you... Okay, so DM,
Mm-hmm.
another question for you out of character. What magic daggers are there then? Because Rain,
Daggers. Well, there is a weapon called or a dagger called the Returning Dagger. When thrown, it will return to your hand.
I'm assuming it's also going to be ridiculously priced. But what would the price be on that one?
That one's only about 600 gold.
Ooh, okay.
There are +1, +2, and vicious daggers that she has. The +1 run for about 300 gold each, the +2 about 600, and the vicious about 500.
I forgot that Rain already has a bow. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.
And
I don't... I realized Rain has both magic arrows and a bow because he robbed the APS one. What bow? That was just a normal, typical bow, right? What kind of bow was that?
That was a
short
bow, I think.
I think it was. I know it was like elegantly designed and everything, but it wasn't magical.
Mm-hmm.
Because the arrows were flame arrows.
Yeah.
See, this is why I should keep all my notes together in one place. My bad. Okay.
There is also a dagger called the Dragon Tooth Dagger.
What's a Dragon Tooth Dagger do?
It's a +1 dagger that deals an additional 1d6 acid damage. It appears to be made from the tooth of some sort of predator, likely a dragon, if its name has anything to say about it. And it will cost about 800 gold.
Okay.
Those are the ones that she has that are in your price range. Even vaguely.
I think Rain is going back to just we'll go to blades instead then. Just non-magical blades.
Okay.
Because I don't well, give me just a moment. I'm gonna look at something. Don't mind me just double checking what's why can't I think short swords? How much do just common basic short swords run for?
Let me double check. Where's my player's handbook? Oh, it's over there. It's fine, I'll just use this. Oh, where's equipment, 143. Standard short sword, you said?
Yes.
That runs for 10 gold.
Alright, Rain is going to actually purchase 2 of those then.
Okay. Knock off 20 gold as she hands you 2 short swords. Pleasure doing business with you.
And you as well. Actually, Rain also should probably get some more actual arrows as well.
Remember, we don't keep track of non-magical ammunition.
Yeah, but I don't think he has any, technically. Because I think the person that they robbed, they specifically only had like 5 arrows, 5 magical arrows. That was brought up.
Okay, then
So,
knock off like 5 copper, and we'll call it a day.
okay, I just don't want to, rob. All right, we'll call that a day then. And satisfied with his purchase, he would ask where he can get rope. This is not suspicious at all.
Well, I have some rope that I'd be willing to sell.
Can you get a few bundles of it?
How many feet?
How many feet can we go in like a basic... Hold on.
1 bundle of rope is about 50 feet.
50 feet? Okay. Let's go ahead and do 250.
250 feet of rope.
I'm tying up something that's big.
Clearly. I can certainly supply that for you. Maybe. Let me double check the back. She turns, kind of steps into the back of the shop for a moment, leaving you alone. Terrible idea, I know. Is there anything you do while you wait for her to come back?
Let me roll a check. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, no, he's gonna be smart about this. I rolled a 20. Okay, yeah, no, he doesn't do anything. He just very, it puts his hands behind his back, latching them so he doesn't, take anything. And he just, looks at everything.
Okay.
Probably paces around for a little bit, inspecting every wall.
She returns a couple minutes later, sets 5 bundles of rope on the counter, and says, that'll run you 10 gold for the 5 bundles.
Alright, Rain will fork over the 10 gold as well. And he'll just, let me check, make sure he doesn't need anything else. Yeah, that's all. Okay. Rain's good to go now.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And you as well. Thank you again for showing me your marvelous collection. And with a grin, Rain will just exit away and go back to I forget the name of it, but the place where the party stopped to eat. Yeah. And Rain is going to...
Because you had her show you pretty much everything in her collection, you were probably there for about an hour.
Okay.
Which means it's been about 3 hours, give or take, since the party got their room by the time you return.
So what you're saying is Rain can take a short rest, but not a long rest, right?
Unless the party is willing to wait an extra 3 hours.
Can he short rest while, like, maybe Fern... Can he rest while maybe they carry him to the temple?
You wouldn't be able to get a long rest.
Damn. But that's fine. Like, I fully expected that, honestly. I came into this session expecting to only get a short rest. Move that gold. Okay. Rain will find the party then, seek out the room. I'm assuming he doesn't have any trouble getting in, right?
Unless Todd prevents him.
Oh yeah, no outsiders, absolutely not.
During those 3 hours, is there anything Fernick and Todd are doing, by the way?
I think Fennick was taking a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything Todd is doing with Marshall?
Ooh.
Good question. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know this town. Probably not a good idea to have a shadow walking around where these people don't know them.
Fair enough.
They play an incredibly competitive game of rock, paper, scissors.
You when Rain goes into the room, I've come to find out how much fucking weight the rope is. It's not a bad thing though. It's not a bad thing, mind you. Rain is probably like got the rope like falling off of him as it's like completely wrapped around him in every aspect. He's got like the swords strapped to his back now. You kind of tangled in with the rope just so that like everything's up off the ground.
I believe Rain now has 300 feet of hempen rope in his inventory,
Nice.
which terrifies me.
We're gonna make so many nooses.
Mm-hmm.
Every single noose.
See, there are 2 jokes you can make when rope comes into the question. And
Alright.
it's either nooses or bondage.
I'm just in
Why
an
not both?
incredibly quirked up mood right now.
Ayla, only you would find a way to combine suicide and kink together.
Oh god. I
I'll
don't know
just
if we
stay
should be
quiet.
talking about this on Twitch.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay, moving on. This is an awkward silence, I feel.
Yeah,
Alright,
what
Rain-
happens when Rain enters?
Yeah. Rain comes into the room and Todd goes, paper again. I should have seen it coming.
Huh?
Oh, Rain, you have decided to join us.
Yep. I'm just gonna set some of this down. And as he like goes to set down the rope, he pretty much like goes to touch his toes as like the rope, and I imagine the swords probably jingle a little bit as well. But like he tries to silence them so it doesn't make too much noise to wake up Hellebore, mind you.
Did some shopping, did you?
Just a little bit. I figured we could stock up on things that we were running low on.
Favor running low on rope?
Extremely low.
I see. Do you know how to use these swords?
I know how to use every weapon. Rain crosses his arms as he says this, full confidence.
I see.
I'm a very skilled assassin.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
This is good to know. Well, I imagine you are quite tired as well. If we are waiting on the others to sleep, you might as well.
I will get some rest in while we... Just till the others are ready to travel as well.
You've already scouted out the temple, haven't you?
I did go check it out for a little bit. I found the body. There seems to be dragon head that attacks anyone who steps foot on the ground, so we best be careful. Even invisibility doesn't seem to ward it off.
What manner of attack?
I did not stick around to find out. to be honest. I kind of backed away when it went to attack me.
That is a smart decision I did not expect you to make.
I was by myself. If I got injured or knocked unconscious, there's a whole slew of problems that would have come with that.
You are taking this quite seriously. Far more seriously than you have in the past.
Perhaps.
Can I ask why?
Why not? I mean, sometimes a serious situation calls for someone to be serious. I don't know. Rain is like, he seems a bit uncomfortable as he kind of like immediately turns his back and starts just messing with the rope. It's getting late. We should rest up. We don't know if they're there yet at the temple, so we might be in for a surprise.
If we are lucky, perhaps we can be the one swooping in this time.
Would that be ideal? They seem to have a very easy way of getting away.
Well, if we have the shield.
That is going to be tomorrow's problems, though, friend. I am going to rest. And seeing as how only 2 beds were purchased, Rain is going to... Is Fernick still up, or did Fernick go to sleep?
Frank went to sleep too.
Okay.
Honk you.
Seeing as to how only 2 beds are available, what Rain is going to do is he's going to go over to Helibor's bed, and he's going to lay across Helibor's feet.
Adorable.
Incredible. Does Rain curl up at all? Is it just like straight across?
I'm debating that. Okay.
The human curling up the cat's feet.
He curls up at Helibor's feet and just like uses his own clothes kind of just like to cover himself completely and falls asleep like that.
My, how the turntables.
Alright. After... I mean, I don't guess it... I feel like I should use the 4 hours that I have to do stuff while they're asleep to be smart, but I can't think of anything to do with that. Like, I guess I could go scout more at the temple, but I don't think I'd find out anything else.
Teach Marshall multiplication.
Marshall already knows multiplication. Look at him.
Alright, teach him advanced algebra.
Marshall graduated top of his class in mathematics.
Can I invent a form of sign language so that Marshall can speak to us?
Oh, in 4 hours? Unfucking likely.
Okay, but no, this is actually smart. Start teaching Marshall sign language during your rest. Oh my god.
DM?
I mean, if you wanted to start trying to teach him.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Marshall's so precious.
And then I have to teach the rest of the party sign language too, so that they can understand Marshall.
I mean, we could always just rely on you for a translator at the same time.
Well, I feel like the most useful case for Marshall with this would be, Marshall, go tell them this.
True. As the party makes their long commutes, we can have just study time.
Could I have you roll a intelligence check?
Oh boy. Okay. Just straight intelligence. Where's my D20? There it is. That's a 16 total.
16? Okay. You definitely start teaching Marshall. Marshall seems to be, at least understanding what you're trying to teach him. Hellebore. as the night takes you. You find yourself in a vast library. Books upon books upon books upon books upon books spiraling out around you. What do you do?
Boy. I feel like immediately, whenever she spawns in here, she's, I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna, like, she, like, well, she doesn't know if she got tucked in. Fucking hell. Alright, she's gonna trust it. She's gonna trust it. She's still gonna do, like, probably, like, a 360, kind of look around, make sure there's not anyone there, any type of, you know, someone about to kill her, any threat, anything like that. If she doesn't see it, she'll kind of ease a little bit and just scan a bookshelf for the most colorful book and grab it and, like, start looking through something.
The most colorful book?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You grab it, and the first thing you notice about it is that you do not recognize the writing. You flip through the book, and you don't... the words are all written in a language you don't understand, you don't recognize. But as you kind of look through it, there are some pictures that accompany it. This appears to be a tale, a novel, perhaps. If you continue looking through it, looking at the pictures, trying to piece the story together, you would find that it seems to be a story of love.
Adorable. She kind of smiles, and she'll kind of just flip through, like, just looking at the pictures, since she can't read it. Gently, kind of close it and return it to where it was on the shelf.
Okay.
She will... she looks quite pleased at this point. Hey, I'm in a dream that, you know, something has not went terribly wrong yet. She is planning to fully take advantage of this, and, you know, kind of like with a little upbeat skip, she's going to try to see if she can find the... I imagine she's probably been in a few libraries before, the signature kids section, the picture book section, so to say.
Okay. You roll investigation for me.
Okay. Ooh. That ain't amazing. That's a 6.
A 6. You wander the library. The part that makes it most difficult is that you cannot read anything. The more you look, the more you explore, the more you realize that everything in this library is written in that language that you do not understand. A strange, almost runic language, full of symbols that are unrecognizable. Here and there you'll see something that looks vaguely like a letter from the common alphabet, but even then it's still clearly a different language. You don't find a kids section, but you do find what appears to be the center of the library. And looking up, it seems to go upwards forever. Floor after floor after floor, rising above until you can't see any further. Until it fades into light.
Hellebar would be in complete awe. I feel like she immediately gravitates to the center of this, head like straight up, like a child visiting a city and they're just like looking up at the skyscrapers. She has her head like straight up. She kind of like reaches like a hand up and like kind of makes like little like shapes with like the light just like twirling around, seemingly amazed at the sight of it.
As a note, there is a spiral staircase that also seems to kind of follow up the floors.
That looks real fun. She first, like a little bit of logic in here of, you know, usually my dreams have been meaning things recently. She will just, I guess, like grab like a random book, look at like a sentence, and she's going to try, like if I have my equipment still in here, like she's going to take out like her book and like, knowing that this won't copy to real life, like she's just going to try to like copy a text to get like a feel for it.
Okay.
Like a specific sentence, so like hopefully when she wakes up she could like rewrite that and see if anyone can read it or whatever. Just like any type of like, I don't know, she'll look for a particularly like extravagant looking book, like something that catches her eye for some reason, and try to like gauge this one sentence. After like doing that for a bit, trying to commit it to memory, she will like starting to circle again, she just turns around and like looks at the staircase, like watching it all the way up, and then just like complete zooms up. Like I imagine like almost like Naruto running like as fast as she can up to the top of it.
Okay. Can I have a intelligence check for copying the book over?
Okay. That is... That's a 10.
A 10. Alright. You do not feel confident. You copy part of it over, and it does not look the same, and you're like staring at the letters while you're copying them, you feel almost no you feel pretty much no confidence that you'd be able to recreate it once you wake up.
Oh. All right. She's gonna do her best. At the very least, maybe gauging that that's a little bit too hard, she's just gonna go for like maybe just like a few letters or something, just like
Okay.
one of the runic symbols that like stands out or something like that, just like committing a single one to memory and see if that's enough that anyone would know something.
You do see one in the book that you've picked up that is repeated in bold quite frequently.
Okay, she's gonna focus on that, just that one.
Okay. You copy it and 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 copy it until you feel like you might actually be able to do this. You might be able to recreate it in real life.
Okay.
As you're focusing on this, you begin to hear the sound of footsteps echoing from above you.
She can't control like the slight like squeak that exits. She just like she's gonna quickly grab the book and if there's like a chair or a table or something, she's going to try to like scamper under it, try to get like some type of cover and peer up.
Okay. Roll a stealth check and a perception check.
Okay. Alright, I ain't rolling too great, my guys. That's a 13 for stealth and an 11 for perception.
Okay. What appears to be an elf is descending the stairs. Kind of short, ruffled gray hair. A kind of almost monochromatic regal outfit, white with a black cape. He's impossibly pale. A golden earring hanging from one ear, and what appears to be a tiara or a crown of some sorts set over his forehead as he descends the stairs. He doesn't look to you, but he speaks up and says, "Hello. It's been a while since I've had a visitor."
I feel like Helibor looks like someone straight out of a horror movie, like scene right now, like the thumping heart, like she is like eyes wide under this table. Like I like to imagine it's like almost like a kid, like whenever you have to do the earthquake drills and you just go under a table, like she's not even hidden. Like it's just
As your heartbeat increases, he says, "There's no need to be scared."
she kind of slowly starts to she pokes an ear out like just sort of like poking the head out. Not immediately dying, she'll start to crawl out just a little bit more until she's standing. She'll give the most awkward of smiles and like a tiny little wave.
He's still descending the stairs and still doesn't look right at you, but his head is turned in your direction, and you realize his eyes are covered by bandages.
There's like a little hiss that Hellebore makes of like empathetic like pain, like oh no, like seeing this. But she'll still keep on like waving.
Hi there. I am sorry if I am intruding. I hope that I am not unwelcome here.
Who would I be to deny a seeker knowledge? A disgrace to my name is what I would be. All are welcome here.
Oh, is your name Knowledge?
Once upon a time it was.
She believes.
Oh wow, I was spot on.
From a certain point of view.
I hate to be terribly not knowledgeable, but would you happen to know the like language that these are in? I'm not super well versed.
You see his face kind of drops a bit as he says, "Ah, right. Mortality has moved on. It explains why I have not had visitors of late." This library holds every work, fiction or not, from the era of heroes, as you call it. Everything in this library is written in the language, the original language of the gods. He reaches the bottom of the stairs at this point. And if you do not recognize me, then perhaps mortality doesn't either.
I don't think me not recognizing you is like that big of a deal. I seem to not know that much. I wouldn't take it personally. Plenty of people would probably recognize you, just not me.
What brings you here to my home?
Well, I am, I assume asleep. I was, a little on the sleepy side and, you know, kind of just kind of went here. I didn't choose this place. Though, honestly, this place is great. This is, like, way better than the places I've been before. Honestly, this is a huge upgrade.
A look
So
of
yeah, I'm like...
confusion drops over his face as he says, "The Angel of Dreams sent you?"
Not that I know of.
If you're asleep and you're here, that means the Angel of Dreams sent you.
Might I ask where here is?
That is harder question to answer than you may realize. Though the simple answer is the name of this place. The Bibliotheca of Thera, the Bibliotheca of Sere. I believe that translates to Library of Knowledge in your language.
So, like, its own realm.
The first pocket dimension.
Ooh. That's cool, that's cool. The first one? How many are there?
I don't know.
Not even you know! Your name was Knowledge, though!
Like I said, that was a long time ago. I used to know everything. Now, there is so much I don't know.
A look of profound sadness across his Hellebore's face.
That's so sad. Can you not leave?
I've been effectively dead for... I've lost count. A long time. It seems that the chosen of the council do not experience death in the same way that other Ventarius do. I was struck down on the battlefield, and yet here I stand, alive in my own realm, unable to leave. I've been able to detect various life forms within your realm. And walking amongst the people are more council members than I ever thought could have survived. I was there when one of those said council members was struck down, and yet he walks among the people like it's nothing.
Oh. Wait.
You see, like, the faintest, like, glimmers of, like the most dreadful hope, almost.
Is it uncommon for people to go to neat places like this when they die? Is that not normal?
To be honest with you, child, a lot has changed since I walked your world. If you had asked me before the war, I would have been able to answer plain. All who die are transported to the afterlife. One realm where you are rewarded or punished for what you did in life. Given the chance to redeem yourself and live in a world of eternal solitude, happiness, should you prove yourself worthy. The Nine Hells is just one of the 3 planes involved in this afterlife process. But To be perfectly honest with you, child, I do not know. I do not know what happens when you die now. Everything changed during and after the war, and I never got to see how it changed after. But what I do know is that when I died, my soul was drawn here. This is neither hell nor heaven, neither infernal nor celestial, nor astral. This plane is nothing. A pocket dimension linked to the material. Dead should not be able to access this realm, and yet here I stand. What doth thou think?
Helibor at this point is in a mixture of like schoolroom child of like deep curiosity, like lists of questions, infinite, like you can see on her face, mixed with just such strong empathy that she is beginning to get tears already in one of her eyes just hearing this.
I think that that is quite awful. Is there any way that anyone could help? I cannot imagine being stuck alone in a place like this. Even well, not like saying this is a bad place, but alone. Like you probably already like read all these books by now or something. That's terrible.
I appreciate your concern, child, but I can guarantee you I have not read all these books. I mean, look at me. How can I?
She squeaks and like slaps a hand over her mouth.
Well, I thought like you saw me here. I thought like you seem quite perceptive, really. Who needs eyes, right?
I appreciate your concern, child. And for the record, I have developed a way of writing that I can read. I'm sure it's widely used by this point. I developed it while I was alive, after all. I called it Braille. I wasn't quite sure why I called it that. It just sounded right. But a number of these books have translations that I can read. Most of them being of my own handwriting. But still, I have not read all of these books. They say a library contains enough knowledge to take a lifetime to read. And when your lifetime is infinite, that means that a library will hold infinite knowledge. Yet there is always something new to learn. The years of solitude give me the chance to practice and train and learn and teach myself. And teach visitors like yourself who find their way here.
Throughout that like conversation, whenever like he got to teach, like her ears flew up, like she was like, "Fuck yes!" Myself slinks back down. Visitors like you back up.
Teach what? Can you teach me how to read these? I want to show my friends.
To learn a language as complex as the language of the gods is quite the difficult task. But should you have time to remain here till the morrow, I may be able to help a little bit. Although, I suppose this is a task that requires eyes. So why don't I conjure one for myself? As he kind of waves his hands through the air, drawing an arcane sigil, you see a kind of glowing blue sphere appear slightly above his head. It seems to flit over you like an eye, and he kind of smiles a bit and says, I see the descendants of Krichara have gotten even more extravagant.
She kind of rubs the back of her head a little with a tentacle and blushes.
Oh, I think I'm more extravagant than most, though. Sorry.
Fascinating. Although, those tentacles, they remind me of a beast created by the Shadow Gods, not Krichara. And something about you radiates Luna's magic. An amalgamation, but not necessarily a bad one.
Yeah, I think the creature you're thinking of is a displacer beast. They exist. They're pretty cool, except when I'm one, but that's fine.
I imagine they likely had a different name when I was alive. Now, where shall we begin? Let's see. He turns around, and kind of approaches one of the bookshelves, reaching for a book on the shelf. When the library fades away around you, and you wake up.
Oh no! Oh my god. Guys, this is the... Go ahead.
No, you go first.
I was just gonna say, like, when she wakes up, this is the first time that you see Helipora, like, wake up, and it's just that look of, like, fucking shit, goddamn hell, and, like, she immediately, like, flops back down and just buries her head in the pillow to try to go back to sleep.
I think that is a good place to call break. Back at 15 past the hour?
Sounds good. Wow.
Nerds. Where the fuck is everyone? I said 15-minute break.
Jump off a bridge.
Damn. If I go and do it now, you'll get arrested for manslaughter.
Nah,
Yeah, huh?
I'll deny it.
It has you on live stream saying it.
Nah,
Fuck you mean nuh-uh.
not the fuck bitch.
Wah!
Wah.
Wah!
Yeah.
Is Ayla back? Okay, well, you know what? Rain's still asleep by the time that Hellebore wakes up, so... We will resume without Ayla. So Fernek and Todd.
Yo,
I imagine Fernek awakens before Hellebore, considering how tired Hellebore was.
probably.
Is there anything you two do before Hellebore wakes up first?
Raise his eyebrows.
Nah.
Nah.
Okay. Then you see Hellebore wake up and then immediately try and fall back asleep. Not succeeding in her attempt.
I feel like she spends like 15-20 seconds like trying to fall back asleep. And you can see, like, I imagine she like turns like her head like slightly to the side, and like you can see the frown on there just deepen and deepen over the span of time until like an absolute toddler, she just starts like kicking her legs and like whining.
Did you not have a good rest, Hellebore?
Wait, is Hellebore? Oh, I'm sorry. I just got back.
Rain is still asleep at this point.
Hellebore's kicking their legs, though.
Oh, right!
Uh-oh.
I think this was perfect time for me to come back, actually.
Oh wait! I didn't, motherfucker!
Here we go.
Holy shit!
Would she still have been kicking her legs?
With that knowledge, honestly,
Hellebore doesn't know he was there.
she's.
She'd feel him.
I mean, she could probably feel it, but like, I feel like Hellebore is so used to like years of like sleeping with wild animals like buried all around her. Like, she probably doesn't really gauge it that much. Yes, I'm sorry, Rain, you're getting kicked.
Okay. So, Hellebore, Fernac, Todd, you guys can mark down long rests. Rain, you can mark down a short rest.
Rain just gets fucking clonked. And I'm using hit die to fill up that wonderful whatchamacallit. Yeah. They whatchamacallit. That whatchamacallit. Whatever you call it.
Yeah, the whatchamacallit?
Dang, that one.
The who's a what's it?
Who's it? What's it?
The thingamajig.
Yeah. That. HP, that's what it was. Sorry, words are just escaping me today. Sorry, Todd.
What? Huh?
Anyways, yes, Hellebore, I feel like she kicks like a few times and then probably at that point like gauges that there's something down there. And she'll probably like look down, like notice it's Rain, but still too upset. She'll just like go into a fetal position tantrum and just like in response to Todd. No, it was the exact opposite. It was like the best dream ever.
Yes, this can be equally frustrating.
Hate it when that happens.
It was. Wait, I should tell you guys. I think like pertinent information came out of that. Wait. I was practicing. She'll grab her journal and flip to one of the section she's designated for dream stuff, and she's going to, with a look of extreme determination, she is going to try to write that symbol.
Roll me a history check.
Ooh, boy. Okay, that's not terrible. 11, 12, 13, that's a 14.
Okay. Tabby, I'm going to DM you something.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you recognize the symbol that Hellebore draws. There. I sent it in the Todd channel.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit. Oh
And
shit.
that is written in, like, the oldest language known
Alright,
to mortals.
I feel like it's like Todd is just kind of absent-mindedly watching, and then like halfway through drawing the symbol, he kind of sits up and looks at it, and by the time she's done with the symbol, he's like, "What? Where did you see this?"
She kind of like startles at the sudden seriousness, and then you see the light bulb. So she's like, "Oh wait, Todd's old as fuck. Like you would probably." Before like she like slings forward like an inch from his face, like eyes so wide. You can teach me in his place. You can teach me in his place. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Teach you in whose place now?
The guy. Oh, okay. I should start from the beginning. You recognize this? I saw it in a library.
Hellebore, this is a
Okay.
very dangerous symbol. You must not copy this symbol anywhere else.
What is it?
Dangerous.
Hellebore, please tell your story.
Okay.
Looking slightly less enthused, but still enthused.
Okay, so like, I was there. And I started looking around, and it was like, wow, a library, but like the biggest one ever, 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 ever. I've not been to every library ever, but I bet this is the biggest one ever. So I like went and I got a book that was like colorful, and like I flipped it open, and it was like, it was that language, and I was all like, hey, I can't read this, but like I went through it, and it had pictures, which was really cool. I like that they did that for people like me, and then like I kept on looking through it, and it was cool, but I put it back, and then I was like, okay, where's the picture book section? So like I started looking for that, and then like I kind of got lost because it was the biggest library that's ever existed, and then I got to the middle of it, and it was like, wow, like I was looking up, and it was forever, like ever, 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 ever. Like I think that if I were to fly, I would fly, and then I'd fly forever because it was ever, and I was like, wow. But then I started to like think, and I was like, okay, like the dreams, they've been meaning things. So I need to like take note of this. So then like I opened up like a book that looked cool, and like I saw that symbol, and it was like bold. It was like, wow. It was like, yeah, this is a thing, like everywhere in it. So I was like, okay, I'll pick this one. And I like wrote it down like a ton of times and like practiced it. And then I thought I got pretty good at it. So I was like, hey, mission accomplished. And then I heard footsteps and I panicked. So I found what I thought was a really, really good hiding spot. I don't think it was though, because like this person was down there, and I was like spooked. I was like, oh no, like they're mad that I'm copying their like stuff, and but they were like, hey, it's fine. And yeah, they didn't have eyes, or actually, well, they probably had eyes. They were just like concealed, but like they were like
Concealed
they're like a
by what?
it was like a wrappings. They were really pale. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Go on.
Their name used to be Knowledge, and I guessed it. I was like, whoa, because like they were like, I know everything, or like something along those lines, and I was like, haha, is your name Knowledge? And then they were like, wow, it used to be, and I was like, what? I can't believe I guessed their name. And yeah, I guess they changed it though. It's probably too on the nose. And yeah, so then like we were talking and stuff, and like they were talking about how like they used to know everything, and now that like they died, they've just been here and alone for like a really, really long time. And then like I think that they were one of like I don't know, like it sounded like they were one of the hero people. And then they were like, wow, I've been like watching the other ones, and there's ones like walking around still, and that's crazy. And then like, I don't know, like I guess what I got out of it is like the other ones died, and then I guess they all went to their own like place, like a pocket dimension. I guess cool people get that, hopefully. So then like, yeah, so, yeah. What else happened? Oh yeah, the biggest part. I was like, well, surely you've read like every book here by now. And then like he was like no. And oh yeah, I offered to help. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for you. We should like get you out of here. Like this can't be good for your health to be like stuck in here. And then he was like, nah, like it's pretty fine. I don't know though. He didn't have eyes. It was kind of like I was kind of like, how do you? But it's fine. He summoned an eye. And then he was like, wow, you look weird. And then I'm like, I know. I get that a lot. Yeah. So then, oh, he offered to teach me the language because I wanted to like learn the language, because then I could come back and I could be like, hey, I know this language. And I asked about it, and he was like, this was like the original language, like of like the gods or something. And I was like, oh my goodness, that is so cool. Like, whoa, like crazy. So I wanted to learn it, and he literally was going to teach me. He was like, yeah, like I'm going to teach you. Crazy. He was going to teach me. And like, went over to like get a book, like probably the How to Read This Language 101 book. And then I
Go on.
I woke up.
Look at that. I woke up. You see a single tear, just like.
Hello, boy. You are quite a fascinating person and quite an important one. At least one of the angels thinks so. If they are showing you this.
Oh, the dream one. They mentioned that because I was like, I went to sleep because they were surprised I was there, and they were like, oh, the like angel of dreams, and like, you know, I kind of thought they were being silly, but what, you think so?
You have met 2 council members in your dreams, it seems. That was, DM, it's Siray, right? That's how you pronounce that?
Sarai.
Saray. That was Saray. And indeed, his name used to be Knowledge. His name is still Knowledge. Saray is the old celestial word for knowledge.
Huh. You learn something new every day.
This
Teleport
word.
looks stupidly proud of herself still that she got this name right. Like, she's like, shit, like, I'm on to something, guys. Like,
He taps the word that you, the symbol you made earlier. And that is another name, Mortem.
Oh,
Rain tenses up a little bit. Oh. I think it might be best if we probably get moving fairly quickly then, if you are all rested up. Rain will kind of take a moment to look around at the around the room, just to kind of try to gauge how well rested everyone in the party is.
Other than you, everyone's perfectly well rested.
Good to know.
Then
you can
we
see
have
that-
a free moment, Elabor. I would like to begin teaching you. If you go back to this library, it could be quite knowledgeable for you.
like, you do not know how it is physiologically possible for someone's eyes to get this big and for someone to smile this large. You literally you have made this individual's life.
But-
Literally.
But but be warned, Alabor. The library there has forbidden knowledge. You mustn't speak to anyone other than the 4 of us here.
yeah. I only speak to you guys anyways.
Oh, now that's just sad.
I'll gesture towards my shadow. It was like, I've already begun trying to teach Marshall to speak to us.
Wait. Are we learning languages now?
It would seem so.
Marshall makes a few gestures that most of you don't understand. Todd, you understand it as, hello, my name is Marshall.
Wow, he's doing pretty good so far.
Oh,
Have you seen the longest sentence a gorilla has ever signed?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
give me you.
Rain is going
eat
to-
orange, eat me, you.
Give orange me, eat orange me you. Give me you, give me you, me eat you.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, there's a movie I watched a long time ago with a gorilla that knew sign language, and they were trying to prove that the gorilla wasn't intelligent, and they had it like they used them as a witness in court, and like they were like, "Do you know what is right and wrong?" And the gorilla signed no, and it's like, I feel what is right and wrong. And I was like, oh shit. It's a good moment. Anyway, go on. Tangent.
Love them.
Yeah.
This is how you know that this campaign's just a bunch of friends having fun.
Wait, we're friends? When did that start?
I'm paid to be here.
What? Who's paying you?
You get money
I
to be
am.
here. I'm always held at gunpoint to be here and being
Well-
told if you leave,
Okay.
you die.
Well, you see, I went ahead and memorized all the heroes. That's why I get paid.
Secret objective.
You say that like some of us didn't memorize a bunch of shit for this.
Well,
Even if I did,
yeah.
I wouldn't remember.
I guess I do say it like that, Ayla.
We memorize. We have a lot of knowledge. Okay, I just my memory is shit, so I have it all filed away in secret little compartments.
Mm-hmm.
Even if
I-
I did,
Your little notes you keep.
even if
Yeah,
I did take the
but they're a
time to
little
memorize it, I would forget.
Anyway,
So
what
you
was Rain's point? Rain asked, "Are we learning languages now?"
Yes.
I fucking forgot. Oh god.
Okay.
It's not that important.
Well,
Okay.
what do you do now?
We should head towards the temple to make sure that the title of today's episode is correct.
Rain, having already been to the temple, is able to guide you guys there.
He does it with such confidence as well. But
It goes the
when
wrong way.
when we get close to the temple, you see Rain. Rain would first, actually, I forgot, offer rope to everyone in the party.
How much?
I already have
Only
it, right?
no, they only get one. They only get one if they are accepting. They only get one. He's hoarding
One
the rope.
what?
One
One what?
bundle of rope.
Okay.
Bundle of 50 feet.
It's a lot of rope.
Yeah, he bought 250 feet of rope.
Mm-hmm. I already had 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, so did he. He now has 300 feet of rope.
Elabor will take the rope, but look a little confused.
What do we need
Sure.
rope for?
You never know when you need to use rope. Rain will continue on the path. And you see him actually. He's attempting to string rope to an arrow actively while walking. It's not going too well, I imagine.
Roll an intelligence check, I guess.
Wait, Talent, are you the person who what campaign was it that we had like horrible luck with tying rope?
I don't remember.
I remember it was a massive bit. I don't remember if it was with Secret Keepers or what.
Might have been
Oh my
Magic and
fucking God.
Maniacs.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. You are having difficulty.
I imagine eventually, like, he starts, like, almost giving up, so, like, he stops for a moment, puts the arrow between his thighs, grabs the rope, and tries to impale the rope.
Yeah, no, it's you are struggling to tie this rope around this arrow.
Probably slowing the group down by, like, a good 5 minutes.
I can't believe it. Rain slowing the group down again.
As always.
So
It was actually in those 5 minutes that they got the shield and got out of there.
You guys make for the temple. Can I have perception checks from all of you?
15.
Perception
11.
is what again? Right.
I actually have to do
23.
my job. I actually have to do my job. God damn. Okay.
17.
Hellebore. As you guys are about to reach the temple, you notice movement out of the corner of your eye.
Okay. She ain't risking anything. Like, she's immediately kind of going to like stop to everyone real quick, hushed, not making like a big loud sound, and turn toward that direction.
You see a few plants, quite bushy, definitely someplace something or someone could hide.
I'll get my sights ready.
She kind of narrows her eyes a little bit. How how far away is this bush?
About 25 feet away.
All right. Where the bush is, she's going to target it with move earth or mold earth and try to like move like the bush out of the way, basically, like the roots below it.
Oh my god.
Damn.
What is the wording on mold earth?
If you target an area of earth, you can instantaneously excavate it, move it along the ground, and deposit it up to 5 feet away. This movement doesn't have enough force to cause damage.
It's weird how that movement is instantaneous, but doesn't have enough force to cause damage.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And it's within a 5-foot cube.
yeah, I guess that would work. You move the bush aside, and you see behind the bush, or behind where the bush was, I guess, this kind of young person that appears to be dressed, in, kind of dark clothes, wearing a mask, a black face mask that covers their entire face. They look like a deer in headlights when the bush is moved out of the way.
I'm gonna move
Hello.
towards them just to make sure that I am near them if they try to get away.
Okay.
Yeah, Frederick is taking a couple steps closer, but not trying to be like intimidating.
Rain is like spooking and like notching this half-threaded arrow into his bow and just like was pointing it around.
Good evening.
By the way, real quick, just for like the mold earth, what this looks like is like you just see like for like a split second, like this skeletal mole appears and just like dives under like the earth, and it just like almost like Minecraft just like disappears and moves. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Good evening. Can we help you?
Man, I am so glad I had just finished pissing when you moved that bush. Oh man. Oh man.
Can we adopt him?
So glad.
I look to Rain. I say, "Is this mask? Do you recognize it?"
It,
Won't lie, guys. I've been zoning out. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
We just moved a bush from a guy who was hiding, and his defense is, "Oh boy, I'm so glad I'm done taking my piss."
He's also wearing
fucking
a
love him.
black mask.
He's also
the mask is identical in design to the other masks, but it's not one of the 3 important ones.
Okay, Rain is going to just like laugh. Ah, and shoot the arrow.
Roll it.
that's a good one. Knocks fucking pulls back. Anyways,
He's going for non-lethal though. He's like going for crippling. He wants to like hit his
Okay.
legs.
I was about to say, we finally capture one of these people to learn information. Rain immediately kills them.
shatter his
What?
knee. Shatter his
That's
knee.
crazy.
Shatter that bitch's knee.
No adventure.
Oh, that's gonna be a soft 20.
20?
Soft 20. But yes.
That hits. Roll damage.
And this is also he did thread the arrow with rope.
Oh yeah.
Wait, he thread. Yeah, so there's rope attached to him as well. Hopefully. Ooh, we're gonna use this. Ooh, sick. That's max damage.
Imagine like the rope, the arrow being shot with enough force to go through them, and then like the inside of them has rope burn.
That's fucked up.
That's
That is
great.
That is going to be 8 points of damage. Don't kill them! Don't kill them! Don't kill them! We're going
8
for
points of
non-lethalish. Yeah.
You can't do non-lethal ranged.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
You pull back the arrow and fire. It sticks into their shoulder as he kind of gives a shout of pain.
I'd like to immediately lay on hands.
Okay.
Okay. Important question: are his pants down?
No. His pants are not down.
Rain is going to then just mention.
I'm just gonna give him 5. Just enough to try to keep him alive, if possible.
Okay. If possible. I love the fact that we immediately just assume he's got like no HP.
Well, it's the fact that he said you can't do non-lethal at ranged. Go on, DM. Sorry.
I only said that because Ayla said that she was doing non-lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, as he's shot in the shoulder and immediately lay on hands, he goes, "Ah, what the fuck was that for?"
It does appear that your mask has set off my friend.
Naturally knows the pissing in the bush. Like, really? The bush doesn't want to drink that. Did you ask?
Where am I supposed to piss then?
Maybe ask first if it wants to drink your fucking... That's so disturbing. You cannot just... Oh, what the fuck is wrong with people these days?
I would like to say my lay on hands is like I clasp his shoulder, and then I'd like to move around to where like my arm is over his shoulder now, and I am moving him towards the rest of the group.
Okay.
Alright. Anyways, that aside, talk. What are you doing here? Rain is going to, like, give a tug on the rope.
Ah! You pull the arrow out of the wound.
Oh fuck. Rain is gonna quickly, like, try to pull the arrow back to the bow and re-notch it.
Christ almighty.
Are you, out here watching us, or just watching the temple? Or your friends inside?
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Can, I don't know, Rain help with maybe an intimidation?
Not yet.
Okay.
Alright, persuasion, I mean, that's a 22.
Ooh.
Kind of looks between the 4 of you. And what if I'm not?
Rain is actively notching the arrow.
Fernick is gonna like if Rin brings it up to fire, Fernick is gonna like lower the bow down with his hands. Just no.
We gotta get him to talk.
We'll get him to talk. Not that way though.
Oh, that way then. Rain.
No,
Oh my God.
whatever way you are thinking is not the way we are going to do things.
I apologize for how aggressive my teammate is. You see, we have been burned quite thoroughly by people who wear your mask.
I wonder why. I'd have no idea. That's
Alright.
that's so weird.
What is your name, friend?
Bold of you to assume I'm allowed to have a name.
Alright, Jimmy, listen up. Here's the deal. Rain is going to take a step forward, bow lowered, mind you. It's not necessarily like an aggressive step, but like it's definitely like he's trying to make himself seem bigger than he actually is.
Fernick is taking a step with Rain just to be safe.
Perfectly fine. Rain is just going to kind of gesture towards the temple. That thing will kill any of us if we step forward, and you could very easily work towards our tests. So better start spilling the information, Josh.
Gave him a name.
You gave him a name just to forget it?
You just hear Hellebore under her breath.
I thought it was Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Sorry, Jimmy. My bad, Jim. Jimbo?
Jimbo? Look, we do not wish to kill you.
Rain, keep your mouth shut.
And if you are not even allowed to have a name, as you imply, it sounds like you could benefit from leaving the people you are with anyway. They have been a thorn in their side as much as they have been in ours. I am sure they could protect you if you wish to abandon them.
No. I would never. I'd never
Oh.
want that. No.
You would never
Mm-mm.
abandon the people?
Mm-mm.
So you admit there are people?
Mm-mm.
You're doing a great job passing this test, buddy.
Nope, I'm completely alone, and I don't want to be around people.
Hypothetically, if there were other people around, how many would you say that there were?
None.
Okay, really quick.
You're great at this.
Oh shit, he's good.
Oh fuck.
All right, guys. I think they might be a threat. So, Rain is going to grab the arrow, and he's going to walk over and just kind of like hand the arrow to the guy. Just like offer out the arrow.
He takes the arrow, not even like fully, just out of pure instinct.
And Rain is going to walk around with the rope, and then once he gets to Todd, he'll just like kind of try to step in between Todd, and he'll do this a few times to wrap the rope.
Yeah, I'll back up as I see this happening.
This is amazing.
What are you doing? What is this?
This is a little bit of a catch and release tactic I learned back in school, because I went to one of those.
Did you?
Wait. No. Yes. No.
I'll tell you that.
Sure. Yep. Catch and release. You learned it in school. That impressive. Yep.
I think you understand exactly where you are in this scenario.
Oh, I should probably let go of this, shouldn't I? He lets go of the arrow.
He's already like tied up.
Rain is going to use that to kind of like thread it through and just like make a very complicated like. Almost as if he's weaving, using the arrow as a needle to weave it back around to create a...
Look, I'm, oh, what? I'm just some wanderer who was taking a piss. Could you let me go?
And congratulations, now you're our wanderer that has finished taking a piss.
But
Rain,
like I said,
you-
I want to travel alone.
Rain,
Ah,
But these woods are dangerous.
Rain, you were affiliated with his group before, yes? Tell me, what is the likelihood?
no.
What is the likelihood that if he were to return to his group, that they would not kill him anyway?
DM?
You can make a guess.
Okay.
You could also make a lie to intimidate him.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
Bob,
is
begin here.
true.
I'm gonna make a stupid check here. Give me a moment.
Oh Christ Almighty!
Okay. Rain is going to just, without even giving it much thought, will just say, "Oh, highly likely. That is if they don't eat him first."
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not associated with anyone.
Ah, well, now you're associated with us, so come along. Wait, first, pat down. I almost forgot that part. Rain will,
Fucking
he
rob
went,
him.
Rain went to walk off with, like, leading him on a leash, but then spins around to kind of give him a pat down to see if he's got anything.
You do find a dagger and short sword on him.
Rain will grab these and just be like, ah, fuck. Guess I didn't have to go shopping.
I'm going to tell Marshall to keep an eye on him. It's Marshall's job to look at him and see if he leaves us.
I mean, he's tied up. I would imagine we just kind of like carry him like on a leash.
Yeah,
Yeah, but,
Rain is
like,
leading him like a dog.
I'm just waiting for the moment when, like, he disappears or something, and then at least we have one person who can be like, hey, he's gone.
Marshall gets distracted by the butterflies in the field.
Marshall's a very diligent worker.
Look,
My feature demands it.
look,
Oh.
look,
My feature demands it. That's good.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can I go back to my wandering, exploring the
Oh yes,
Good idea.
You may wander with us, of course. These are dangerous parts around here.
I prefer to wander alone, through the where are we right now?
You know, if you keep talking like that, I might just be tempted to eat you myself. Rain is going to try to use this just to shut him up.
If you let me go, then I won't be talking to you. I'll be out of your hair.
Mhm.
I mean, okay, that is a good point, but we're also wasting time out here when we should be in there.
Yes, if nothing else, he could show us what the dragon's head does.
Hmm,
The
that's a
what?
good idea.
It would be very good bait.
The what? What?
Let's go.
No, wait. Wait.
I mean, if he doesn't plan on telling us anything else, I suppose that is the only way he would be useful.
Rain is going to yank on
from,
the
like-
rope.
Yeah, apart from like a potential snack, but like he doesn't have a lot on him, so
What, they didn't talk about this.
come on, buddy, let's go. We start moving with him.
You see, the dragon head, last time I was here, it seemed like it was gonna maybe, I don't know, roast us alive. So if it does happen to get him, then, well, that's just dinner for us, I guess.
Pre-cut meal.
It seemed to activate when the eyes started glowing.
I like how the person is less like the least likely to eat a person is the one playing into this the hardest. Well, there are
Or
3 people who actually like ate people. Helmore, I don't know if Helmore actually ate a person, but I like to think, for the sake of the bit, she absolutely has.
or
I mean-
here's a better idea. You let me go.
So how does that help us?
That doesn't really do much for us. We lose our bait.
But you
I
get
mean-
your rope back.
We have a lot of rope.
No, we came prepared for vote.
Oh,
Look at him.
You
I
also,
gesture towards Rain.
you don't have to have a guilty conscience from killing someone innocent.
Oh my!
An innocent
Oh my!
guy.
My
got
conscience
over
is
it.
already full of guilt. I gotta
Hmm.
wait. What were you gonna say?
Hmm?
I heard
Go-
someone else speaking.
That was Tate.
I
Take-
stopped because you were talking.
No, no, you go. You go.
I don't remember.
Aw, fuck.
I thought you were saying something like I got over my guilt.
Yeah, something like that, probably.
But, I mean, I'm just an innocent wanderer. You shouldn't kill an innocent wanderer.
You're an
right?
innocent wanderer who is alone, yes? Meaning no one will miss you if you were happen to go missing.
I have a wife and kids at home.
Then why are you out here?
Then why are you wandering? Why aren't you working 9 to 5? Come on.
I'm looking for gold for my
Oh,
wife and kids.
we know
You're
where
doing a
some is. It's
poor
in
job
that
at
temple.
that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, but
We can help you.
I'd rather not go inside that temple. You know.
Well, why not?
I mean, it seems pretty dangerous. You know.
And so in most
That's
places, where do you go looking for gold? But, you know, that's just part of the fun.
Look,
mean,
Jack, I'm sorry, but your wife and kids, honestly. I don't think that they're doing. I don't think they're really doing too well. I mean, you have no gold with you. It's clearly obvious that if they are in fact, you know, still around, that they're probably, you know, with someone else.
Damn.
Now, of course,
This is
I
all
mean-
hypothetical.
you're bait to us if that's the only way you could be useful. If you, I don't know, had other things to talk about, maybe we would value your life a little more.
I mean, what do you want me to? I could talk about my wife, Carolina.
Nah, that's
Your
not
wife-
very interesting to me.
It'll be my wife soon now.
I wanted to make the joke.
Tell me, Jeremy, where did you get that mask?
I found it on the side of the road.
Perhaps you could make a more interesting story than that.
I found it at a mask store.
Considering you changed your story, does mean that you are outright lying.
Yes, I tend to find, Jeremy, this is a little tip from me to you. I tend to find that the truth is the most interesting story.
Have we taken the mask off him yet?
No.
You wanna?
Yeah. Like desperately.
Do it.
Okay, yeah. No, first, like, I mean, if you did like, get it at a shop, then surely there'll be someone's insignia and he takes it off him. And
Looking,
like starts examining it.
looking first of all at the face beneath the mask, he appears to be a young human, no older than maybe 16.
Oh Christ.
Boy. Okay.
Oh, we're really playing with fire now. The dad's immediately like, "Oh fuck, it's a child."
Yeah, no, Rain sees this and like he takes a
Dad's
step
like,
closer.
"Fuck."
Rain sees just like how young this guy is, and taking a step closer, he like pulls a bit harsher on the rope. All right, listen here. I don't remember your name, which one we gave it to you. So why don't you pick a name? Makes the whole thing a lot easier. You don't have to decide right now, but you're gonna be staying with us for a long time, I feel. So just think on it, okay?
No.
No?
Yes.
Is that the name you want? Is no?
No.
Maybe,
No.
maybe it's something a little more. Maybe he's a little too frightened to say it properly. Maybe it's something a little more exotic, like no,
No.
like no.
No, this is considering if he survives being bit.
That's true.
Bit by what?
Bait, friend, keep up.
Rain kind of just gives a look to both the dads, just like, do we have to keep this up?
Yes.
As long as he's keeping it up, we have to keep it up.
That is how this works. Yeah.
I'm just just a lone wanderer with a girlfriend back home. You know.
Oh, girlfriend now. What happened to your wife?
She's also my wife's girlfriend.
Incredible. I hope the three of you are very happy.
What's your girlfriend's name?
Soon to be the two of you.
Susannia.
Susannia and Carolina. Are they part of the same family, perhaps?
No. Just.
You sure?
Have you never met someone who has the same name as you, or it's a similar name?
Can't say I have.
No, but let's start. You can be.
Dane.
Yes. Until you survive, you are bait.
Yeah.
Come on, bait.
No, I was gonna say Stain because that's what he's gonna end up as.
Jesus Christ.
This poor kid. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's doing it to himself. Tell us the information. We'll let him go.
Yeah. No, Rain. We're not letting him go.
Well, no, but we probably won't use him as bait if he gives us information.
All right. Once we get to the temple part, like right where Rain knows that it activates, Rain is just going to shove the kid forward.
Into the radius?
Yeah, into the radius.
But the thing where you
God.
shove him forward into the radius and then immediately pull back on the thing.
No, that's
Yes,
what Rain is
just-
going to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
to see the eyes light up and then pull him back.
You see the eyes begin to light up, and then you pull him back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He looks fucking terrified as he says, "Look! Even if I wanted to say something, I can't."
Why
I
not?
mean, you can. You have a voice, don't you?
He looks you dead in the eyes, Rain, and says, "You know why."
Ah, fuck. You're right.
Rin,
Why?
is this Rin? Put simply, is this a threat to him, or is it he literally cannot?
It's kind of like he's stuck in between a rock and a hard place right now. Why don't we create him a safe space, guys? Turning
Yes,
to both the
perhaps.
dads, Rain is going to just like hold up the rope. I mean, I suggest he still comes with us, but because like I don't want to let him
I
go.
mean, I can create a safe space, perhaps a zone where they'll be truthful.
Hmm.
But
Let's maybe
with
not
that-
do that right now, especially if we're about to go in there.
Yes.
All right. So, how did they get in there? Hypothetically
Surely-
speaking, how would you get in there?
I don't know.
Well, guess you better start trying to figure it out.
This is the session where we make the DM solve his puzzles.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't even know what it does. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does.
Why don't you step in there and find out what it does? But be careful, because those morn blooms that you were standing on before him, that's someone died there.
But I
Can Rain do an insight check just to see, like, is this kid actually genuinely that scared, or
go
like
roll insight.
Okay, that's not too bad. What's a modifier? Okay, that's gonna be 16.
He's absolutely fucking terrified.
Okay.
It's quite possible he's never been more scared in his life.
I mean, he hasn't pissed himself yet.
No, because he did that while at the bush, remember? He doesn't have any left.
I mean, that's if his story is holding up.
We have no reason to believe that his story is what he said.
I look to Marshall and say, Marshall, will you step towards the dragon statue for a moment and step away?
Marshall steps into the radius. You see the eyes begin to glow green. Do you make him stay?
Yeah, I make him step back out.
Oh, okay.
Marshall doesn't have a lot of hit points.
Okay.
So what are we currently thinking this head does, guys?
Can I look around? Does it look like there's any scorch marks or anything?
Yeah, I was
Doesn't
about to say.
doesn't look like there's any scorch marks.
Might be acid.
So, Rain's gonna go to where the, you said it looked like people were digging at one point, right?
Yeah, that is closer to the temple and within the 10-foot radius.
Rain is going to, turn to Fernick and just be like, here, take care of this for me, will ya? And he's gonna hand over the, rope.
He will take it.
And once again, casting Firebolt through the doors to ensure that, they can see it. Rain is going to try to basically stab he's going to try to, again, not another arrow with rope, so that he can try to shoot the body and maybe, pull it through.
How do I want to rule this?
Because we need the body in order to get the key for further in the temple.
Yeah, I get what you're thinking. I get what you're trying to do. I'm just thinking of how I want to rule this. I think roll an attack roll at disadvantage.
Okay. 18.
Well, shit, okay.
I rolled a 13 and an 18 naturally, and I got a +5.
You pull back an arrow, the arrow tied with rope, and fire off a firebolt and then shoot the arrow immediately after as it flies through the air towards the body and meets its mark.
Alright. Turning around, Rain is going to kind of put the rope over his shoulder and just start pulling and walking away from the temple to try to get the body out of there and across the field so they can get the ring.
Athletics?
Oh no. Okay, that's a 15.
Okay. You begin to pull, and it's heavy, but you are able to pull it slowly, bit by bit. Does anyone help him with this?
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
Yeah.
You step forward. Todd goes to step forward, and Rain's like, no, I got this.
Okay.
All right, no, then I guess.
It is
Rain,
a very slow process to do it alone.
Helibor would speak up.
Rain, we're in a hurry, right? It might be good for you, to get help.
Alright, Halibor, you can help me.
Helibor and her 4 arms will try to help.
Helibor,
The kid's got this. You got this.
1. Oh. I've already like decided.
What?
Halibor's like just theatrically like weak as fuck. So it works. That's a natural one.
Oh my god.
It suddenly gets a lot easier.
Did you just break the rope?
Oh no! Rain. How I imagine Rain was doing this, because Rain is also theatrically kind of weak. He's like putting his full body weight into this. Like he's leaning like close to the ground using his feet. How easy are we talking? Are we talking like he face plants?
Yeah, we're talking like he faceplants.
What the fuck? Turning around, he's going to look around, see the damage.
The rope seems to be intact, as far as you can see it.
Is it connected to the body?
You can't see the body right now.
Rain's gonna
Well,
just.
some of us would have been watching, right?
The body is too far in the dark to be seen.
Oh god. Rain is going to just like shoot Hellebore a look, but then just at first it's kind of a dirty look, but it immediately softens upon landing, and he's just like, it's okay, we can redo it. We can retry. And
Like looks just confused.
Wait,
Rain,
did I break it?
No. I just think you might have dislodged it a bit maybe. And Rain is going to kind of snap the rope backwards to try to quickly just pull it out of there.
You are successfully able to pull the rope out.
Is the arrow with it or no?
Nope.
Okay, Rain will go through the process of tying another arrow.
Roll another intelligence check.
Oh boy. Well, I mean that's a 14, so it's better.
Okay. You tie the rope to the arrow.
All right. We're gonna do the same thing. Attack with disadvantage.
Yeah, attack with disadvantage.
Oh fuck, that's already a 2. Okay, yeah, no, okay, so that's
The arrow
that's gonna be
hits
7
the door.
total. Motherfucker!
So we can't see any bodies.
You cannot know.
When Rain did illuminate the inside, though, the darkness.
Yeah, so whenever Rain shoots a firebolt into the temple, you can see one body, but only for a moment while the firebolt is going past.
Is this darkness even through dark vision? I can't see it.
Correct.
Magical darkness. If only we had a warlock.
If only.
What do warlocks do with magical darkness?
See through it.
Yeah, they can see through it with
they have
with
an invocation that lets them see through magical darkness.
Well, Rain doesn't have that.
Yeah, if only Noah was here.
Yeah. How far into the darkness was the body?
About 40 feet, give or take.
Rain is going to try to dislodge the rope and arrow.
Alright. I kind of look. I look to Rain and I say, "Fire your bolt more again. See how much closer you made the body."
Okay. Rain will send off another one.
The body's just gone.
The body,
That'd be horrible.
the body has moved maybe 2 feet.
I'd like to say as soon as he fires the firebolt, I am running with it to try to grab the body and come back.
You
Oh shit.
are okay.
Rain is just like, what the fuck are you doing? And like drops the rope when you do that to try to like in a desperate grab, but like it's too late. Like I will even say like it's too late of a reaction because he's mid casting when this happens.
We gotta go in there anyway, right?
True.
Okay. Well, can I have you guys please roll initiative?
Oh shit.
Ooh, that's pretty fucking
14?
good. 21.
Oh, I rolled pretty good for me. That's 18 total.
Okay.
As in for
That's
having
a
a plus
7.
0 initiative.
A what, Tori?
A 7.
And what did you get, Ayla?
14.
So Fernek, then Todd, then Rain, then. Okay. Okay. Them first.
Them first.
Them.
Okay.
Okay. Oh boy.
Todd, you begin to race after the bolt. I don't like this music. Hang on. Sorry,
I'm gonna go grab
again.
fish sticks real quick.
Wow.
Todd, you begin to race after the bolt. As soon as you get like more than 3 steps into the 10-foot radius, the dragon head exhales a cone of like a green gas. That begins to fill the entire area. So first, I need a con save.
If this is poison, I'm immune to poison.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
Oh, let's go.
Wait, am I immune to poison?
No, you're immune to disease. We both are.
Oh right, I'm a Dampier, not an undead. Never mind. Yeah, con save.
Yeah, con save, please.
Okay. Con is plus 7, so that is a 17.
17. Alright. You are going to take... That's cocked. 6 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And as soon as you get within 5 feet of the temple, suddenly those 12 different spots that are kind of within 5 feet of the temple that Rain noticed where the ground was disturbed burst open as soldiers begin to pull themselves out of the ground. Skeletal warriors bearing the mark of Wafar, god of war.
Okay.
You are going to take, if you just keep running past, you are going to take 2 attacks of opportunity.
How many of them are there?
12.
12 in total, but I would only be close enough for 2 to attack me.
Correct.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay. What's your AC?
18.
Both hit.
Okay.
And that is going to be... 1, 2, 3... 15 plus is 23 points of piercing damage.
That's total, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would that not be total?
As in, if that was for one of them, then I am fucked. But if that was both of them, then I'm fine.
Yeah. As they both immediately thrust their spears towards you, both spears piercing into your skin as you rush past, entering into the temple. Are you dashing to get to the body?
I was going to. I have 35 feet, so it's only 5 foot from me. Right?
The temple was 10 feet away from you.
Oh. You said the body was like 40 feet away, though.
40 feet
I'm just
into
trying.
the temple.
Oh, shit! I completely misunderstood then. Yeah, I didn't think it was that far away. If that's the case, then I would probably stop at the soldiers.
Okay. So, without taking the attacks of opportunity then?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you can mark off that, or, yeah, reverse the damage that you took there.
So I assume Todd is still alive.
Yeah, however, that does bring us to the skeletal warriors.
Oh.
Todd, not only do these warriors bear the symbol of Wafar, But more interestingly, the armor they wear is familiar. Anciently familiar. These warriors wear the armor that was worn by the warriors of Akir. Wield the spears and shields that were wielded by the army of Akir. These are not just servants of the war god. These are children of the war god.
I see.
That is going to be 3 attacks on each of you. Or 3 of them are attacking each of you, which would actually be 6 attacks on each of you.
Oh. Okay, so I clearly misunderstood the layout here. Where are the soldiers?
They are
Yeah,
all,
I did too.
They are all kind of within 5 feet of the temple.
But the temple is like 10 feet away from me.
No, 10 feet from where
Where I would have been if I had...
Where you and the party were, because Rain was standing just outside the radius of the dragon head.
And how far is the radius?
That's 10 feet.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Can we maybe, like... I think a battle map would be helpful here.
Yeah.
I don't have a battle map for this.
IBS Paint with grid work works wonders.
But, if we want to just pop over to like a blank map and just for positioning's sake.
Yeah, like, again, I don't want to retcon me running in, but I really didn't think the body was that far away. I thought I could get there and get back in one move, which is why I was doing it.
Okay, if you want to retcon it, I would support that decision, just saying.
No, I don't feel like retconning it because we have found out information we wouldn't have otherwise by doing this.
I already knew the layout, that's why I didn't, like, pester on, like, hey, what's the layout for this, what's the layout for that? Sorry.
So you guys would be, or let's put you guys here, and say that, like, the temple is, like, here. So temple here. Let me get these skeletons.
Don't forget to grab bait as well.
Bait, right. Forgot that bait exists already.
Poor bait.
Bait is JHLN.
Oh, and Marshall.
Well, Marshall is only involved in the fight if we're willing to let him die, and I am not.
No.
Don't you know Marshall's my backup?
Beautiful.
Marshall would be immune to poison, wouldn't he?
Maybe.
You sent me shadow stats at some point.
And then this can be bait.
Yep, Marshall is immune to poison.
And then the body would be, so like if this is the entrance here, the body would be like here. So hang on. We'll just use
By
this.
previous calculations, the body should be from range distance 40 feet in, I believe.
40 feet into
Because-
the temple, yeah.
Wait, hold on, because that does put me just like.
Except Todd would actually be up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there.
Silly DM, not preparing a battle map when we have skeleton warriors here.
I didn't realize how confused you guys would get about the layout.
I mean, it's easy. We just kill all these skeletal warriors. You know, the warriors that worship the god of war. That can't be that bad.
Mm-mm.
2 attacks each, easy.
Have you got your thing figured out?
What thing?
Just what you were trying to figure out.
So this is an accurate distance for how far away the body is from me.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Continue with the Skeletors then.
Okay. So yeah, that is going to be 3 attacks on each of you. Or 3 attacking each of you, 2 attacks each. Todd! Oh, whoops. Where did that d20 go? Excuse me. Hello, Mr. D20. Okay, well, it's just gone to the ether. It belongs to the ether now.
Guys, we might just be fucked.
Okay. Lowest is you said your AC was 18, Todd?
Yes, it is.
4 hit.
Okay.
Fuck.
So that's going to be plus 41 points of damage total.
Oh.
Sweet. Awesome.
Rain, what is your AC?
Right now, 12.
Oh god, Rain's fucking dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rain's dead again.
1 misses.
Yikes.
Oh god.
Maybe we should retcon me running in.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
How much damage? You know.
It seems like such a stupid way to TPK.
Nah, we
Yeah.
got this. Mad trust.
Rain, what's
And
your
I
look-
feel like
HP?
none of us.
27.
I'm gonna separate these into their individual attacks.
Okay.
Because that is realistically the only way Rain survives this. So, 15 damage from the first one. 7 from the second. So that's 22 damage. 10 from the third. Brings us to 32. Rain is knocked out.
Okay.
Which means the last 2 attacks are going to
Go to someone else.
go to someone else.
Which means.
Which means they're gonna get knocked down.
We'll turn 1 on Todd, 1 on Hellebore.
Okay.
That's a natural 1 against Todd.
Okay.
You ever go into a place that you're not supposed to go until you're higher level, guys?
Hellebore,
We were
what's your...
sent here! We were told very specifically we were supposed to go here!
Hellebore, what's your AC?
14.
Yeah, I'm just like TPKs us again.
Okay, 4 hits, 1 of them's a crit.
Oh, that's very cool.
However, 2 of the 3 misses were natural 1s.
Okay. It doesn't help us.
No, but it's a fun fact.
Fuck you with your fun facts.
We're just suffering over here.
Hope these skeletons have like 1.5 hit points.
Just like fire. Oh no, I can't.
No, you're dead.
Oh fuck.
What's your max HP, Hellebore?
45.
Hellebore's still standing.
Yeah.
Because you take 44 points of damage.
Oh lord.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm
Wait.
still
Yeah,
better
44.
than ever.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, Bait's gonna die here because he wouldn't tell us about this.
That is true. We can't TPK. We have to have Bait die with the consequences of his
Yeah,
actions. We can't retcon this.
who calls dibs on Bait being their backup character?
Dibs.
And
Our
Vernek, what is your AC?
18.
2 hits.
Let's go.
Guys, let's just fucking side with them, honestly. For our backups, let's just all, like, we'll be the bad guys for this campaign.
At this point, let's just be villains.
Vernek,
Let's just side with the skeletons and just attack people that come into this temple from now on.
Vernek, you take 26 points of damage.
That's not cool.
Better than 44.
So Rain is down.
Mm-hmm.
Fernek and Todd would both move before Rain.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Just to note, the skeletons walked out of their radius to attack Rain and Fernek, yes? And Hellebore.
A little bit. Fleeing is not an impossible option, though. Like, I don't want you to get it in your head that you can't run away. They will not chase you far.
Yeah, but just an opportunity attack will take me out. I am at 5 health.
I mean, disengage is an action.
Yeah, but then I can't grab Rain.
Yeah, if you're a fucking coward.
I think this has been set up to kill Rain, guys.
Honestly,
just cut her off.
It seems like this is set up to kill us.
You can't say this seems like it's set up to kill Rain when Rain is the character you are playing. Everything is set up to kill Rain. You cannot say, guys, this is targeted on me when Rain is literally the character you are playing. 12 AC, 27 health.
Whose turn is it?
Fernet, technically, but I'll let you guys both go since, like, between the two of you, it's kind of...
Some crazy wombo combo bullshit you want to pull? We want to pull to get us out of here,
I do...
boy?
Okay.
Slice.
I know Todd loves all 3 of these people, but his priority would be getting Hellebore and Rain out, because he sees him and Fernek as having lived long enough.
Damn!
So...
You right, but damn!
So... I was thinking maybe Todd would, like, grab Hellebore and just fucking throw her out of the radius.
Yeet.
I mean,
the child.
if you want to attempt that, that is an option.
See, you said the undead skeletons pop up, and immediately I was like, oh, I have a fucking oath of fucking channel divinity thing that lets me control a skeleton. That'd be cool, but then there's 12 of them.
It's a little bit more than a skeleton, my friend.
Yeah.
That's a 11 whole extra skeletons.
I mean, even if I could step through these people, which I don't know if I'm even allowed to do, that's immediately 3 attacks of opportunity.
I would allow you to step through them, yes.
It's still 3 attacks of opportunity.
I will tell you, they have more than a 50% chance to miss.
Yeah, but...
But if just one of them hits me, I am down.
How much health do you have?
5.
I just want you to know the vote of confidence has been put in. We're screwed, apparently, according to everyone else in my family. They just walked in.
Fuck. No, there's absolutely... DM, you can fight me on this. There is literally no way Todd is putting his own life above Hellebore and Reigns.
I don't think he would.
Yeah, he moves forward and he's gonna grab. Hellebor's still up, but Rain.
Is not his child, so.
Yeah.
Hellebore's also on 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Neither of the skeletons that swing at you hit you.
Neither?
Only 2 of them swing.
Which one doesn't swing?
The one in the middle.
Why?
That motherfucker.
That's the DM saying of, he swung, but it hit, and I was like, no. Tee.
No, if that was the case, I would have just said he swung and missed.
Bro. What kind of bullshit are you playing at?
I don't know.
Well, I also don't, because our friend here is just gonna fucking... Our friend who's actually attached to Rain, isn't he? No, he's not. Rain was holding the rope.
He's attached to Fernick.
Oh!
Oh yeah, Fernek's got his rope.
The kid is attached to Fernick.
Okay, I was about to say, it would suck if I throw Rain out here and then the guy just stabs him. Alright, what's Fernick doing while I think about what I'm doing?
I'm trying to see what you do so I can decide what I'm gonna do.
How about we just vamonos, guys? Let's
We're kind of.
Would love to try to.
We're thinking. We're trying to find a way to do that, Rain.
You say that like it's my fault we're in this predicament. I was literally wait, hold on. This has happened twice now. This has happened twice now where I've done the smart thing and like waited.
I truly did not understand the layout in any way. Alright, I'm gonna pick up Rain and just fucking toss him.
Okay, roll athletics.
14 plus 4 for
How much
18.
does Rain weigh, and how much weight is Rain carrying?
Shit. So Rain is carrying quite a bit of weight right now, guys.
Answer
Let me
the
real
question,
quick.
Halo.
Superhuman strength. Just fucking yeet that bitch.
I mean,
Would
Todd is
this-
a vampire.
What sort of action would this cost? Was this just a full action to pick up and throw?
I would say this would be a full action, yeah.
Okay. So I can do nothing to help Helleboy then.
Okay, I would say altogether it's probably about 278 pounds.
And you got what to throw again?
18.
You throw Rain about 15 feet.
Hey.
Fernick?
For the record, I throw Rain, and then I look to Hellebore and I say, run. And I am turning towards the skeletons to to buy them more time.
I'm currently trying to think about Fernix morals right now. Because I can't decide whether or not he would or would not be against using the kid that was spying on them as a diversion.
Oh my fucking god. Not Bates. I'm already so attached to him.
I don't think he would anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a high tense
That's very
situation.
true.
Sometimes instinct just takes over. His name is Bates.
The thing that is holding me up right now is I do have him as a redemption paladin, and he isn't supposed
Yeah.
to do that type of shit.
Yeah, I would almost say that if you do that, you become an oathbreaker.
I'm not entirely against that, but I don't want to step any more into your mojo.
Wait, is Todd also a paladin?
Yeah,
What?
that's
Todd's an
that's
Oathbreaker
the
paladin.
thing. That's been like the thing is that they're the paladin dads. They're both paladins. One's
Yeah,
a
the Paladads.
The paladads, exactly.
I think like it registered, but it didn't register. You know.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't want to step any more into your territory than I do because I already kind of feel bad. But like,
I mean, your oath is specifically about redeeming yourself.
Yeah,
not
probably not killing people.
Yeah, no, he's not really supposed to be like, partial innocence. Fuck you.
Okay, fair enough.
Fuck. It's like the other idea is get to Hellebore and try and heal her enough so she can like at least hopefully take a couple hits for when she tries to run. But the other issue with that is getting over there safely.
Well, you don't have to worry about Hellebore. Hellebore, first of all, could disengage and get away, but Hellebore can also wild shape as a bonus action.
That's true, right.
So, like, realistically, your best, like, Fernic is not in any position to help anyone here.
Not really.
I would say
what's fucking me over right now.
I would say literally just like your best option is disengage and run.
Yeah. Yeah, and would I be able to like disengage and run, but then also drag bait with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean
cool.
you already have him by rope, so
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure.
Bait would go with, like, you wouldn't even it wouldn't even reduce your movement. It wouldn't count as dragging.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I do that then.
Okay. You disengage, so you don't take any attacks of opportunity.
Can I pick him up though, just for the sake of it? Is that a thing I'd be able to do?
That would reduce your movement.
Okay. That's actually really funny because the idea was pick him up so he doesn't drag behind me. Ergo, lose movement.
no.
I know it wouldn't be dragging him, but like, yeah, no, we just disengage and fuck off.
Okay.
I mean, the one thing that I think might be in character for Fernic is instead of just running all the way away, you run terrain to defend his body or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of imagining he'd probably do something like that.
Yeah, that was the like implication.
All right, Hellebore, what are you doing?
Yeah. Do you care to go back to the thing so I can look at the like little thing that we had again? All right, thinka. This is such a question.
I don't know how much it would play into what Hellebore does, but Todd did tell her to run.
So Rain's body is like thrown away,
Yeah.
basically.
In the trash.
It's like 15 feet back.
Okay. All right. You'll have to let me know if this is something that I could feasibly do. So if I were to wild shape into something with a huge size, would I realistically be able to use my bonus action to wild shape, somehow grab Todd, and because I'm huge in size, like 2 sizes bigger than them, somehow grab Rain on my way back too? Because they could
Right.
both easily fit on the back.
What are you wild shaping into?
You know, what can you wild shape into that has a huge size at this level?
I actually have, thank you very much, 2 options. A giant elk is a huge beast. I could also wild shape into a giant constrictor snake, which is also a huge beast.
That one sounds like you would leave like enough of you behind that they would still be able to hit you.
I assume you're doing the giant elk?
Yes, that one also has a 60-foot speed, so that would
Um,
be easier to escape with.
Here's what I'll say. When you wild shape, you can certainly try this. That's as much as I'll give you for sure.
Okay.
When you wild shape, I'm going to need an athletics check to pick Tada.
Alright.
With the wild shaped stats, so athletics with a giant elk stat block.
Alright. That is... 13, 14, 15... 18, 19. That's an 18.
Okay. You are able to pull Todd up onto your back. 2 skeletons swing at you. As you step out of their melee, or sorry, 3 skeletons. 2 hit. One of the 2 that hits crits.
Cool.
So your wild-shaped form is going to take 32 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Is it
You
still
said 32?
32.
I'm still up.
The
Elks
the
have
wild-shaped
hella
stuff?
health, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay. With that, can I have another athletics check when you reach Rain? Are you going to try and grab Fernick and bait while you're there?
Fernick, has he even took any damage?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How's he looking? How much?
He doesn't look awful, but he doesn't look fantastic.
Is it like an easy? Because I can't tell from that. Is he right beside Rain?
Yeah, he's standing directly in front of Rain.
Okay. Well. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, I'm gonna put this as like a thing where like, I'm going to prioritize Rain since he's down. Going to try to get him like on the back.
Mhm.
If that seems like that is taking too much time, enough where I feasibly wouldn't be able to get Fernick in there before the skeletons close in closer and like get to hit again, I'm taking off.
Okay, roll athletics.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a natural 20.
Easy. In fact, with that natural 20, I'll give you both Fernic and Rain.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are you grabbing bait as well, or is he getting dragged across the ground behind you?
Yeah, I mean, he would fit. Like, if she can feasibly get him, she will.
Okay, yeah. I imagine Bait, like, grabs onto your antlers and hoists himself up while you're getting Fernic and Rain. And you bolt. You fucking book it. The skeletons stop chasing you by the time you get 30 feet away from the temple. And you actually, like, turn around and watch as they dig themselves back into the holes and cover the holes up that they had come out of. As you escape alive. Rain. We're gonna cut to you.
Oh fuck, he better not be
Does
dead.
Rain have a dream while he's unconscious?
Oh boy.
It's Nola just being like, what the fuck are you thinking? Oh boy.
You pass out. And for a moment, you see nothing. As you'd expect when you pass out. And then, you see something which you wouldn't expect when you pass out. Specifically, a familiar, effeminate form. As Nola looks to you and says, "They encountered the same issues as you did. They left. I don't think they're coming back. Not for a while. You should be safe to abandon this endeavor for now." But you're going to have to come back when you're stronger.
Rain is just gonna like he's just standing there in complete like shock and just like he doesn't even remember going down, to be honest. Like it happened in such a quick blur, like it's just like just now registering to him. And so he's going to take kind of a couple steps forward and just be like, "Oh, you're only now just telling me this."
I only now just realized. I only now just got the chance.
His eyes twitching, and he's like, he's clearly very pissed off. Like, fists are clenched, and he's ready to throw down with this not Nola. But he takes a moment and just backs away. I rolled for that. I was so totally gonna have him, but I rolled a fucking stupid check and okay. Rain. I imagine he doesn't honestly right now have any like room for words. He's just. I don't know. Like, if nothing, does anything else happen in this scenario, or is it just like Rain standing off in a corner, just like fuming in anger?
Yeah, no, that's all. Like, she tells you that you can abandon the endeavor, and then she doesn't say anything else unless you do. And you awaken shortly thereafter, as you are, I assume, healed by one of your party members?
Oh no, I take the opportunity to kill Rain.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We both take the opportunity, like fucking finally, we tear Rain in half.
I'm
Okay,
going to lay on hands on Rain.
I actually do have one thing though. I'm sorry. I remembered Nyx actually. Sorry, I forgot about Nyx. Rain would ask if Nyx is safe.
Nyx is still alive. That's as much as I can guarantee for you.
Okay. And now heal him. Get him the fuck out of there.
Okay. I'm gonna lay on hands. Rain.
He was down -5.
I'm gonna use the rest of my lay on hands because I don't imagine we're going back today. And heal you for 25.
Okay.
And then, as soon as he wakes up, I pull him into a hug and I say, "I apologize, Rain. I did not. It was a miscalculation on my part."
Rain is experiencing like a whirlwind of fucking things right now. Like, this motherfucker thought like he was being calm about it. And then he goes down and like he doesn't even remember like what happened there. It was so quick and instantaneous. And then, conversation with Nola and now a hug.
Yep.
He's just like frozen stiff. I imagine very, very slowly though, he will kind of give like a one arm wrapped around as well to hug. It's kind of like more of like a fur. Accepting the apology.
Mm-hmm.
To show Todd that he is in fact forgiven. And taking a moment to realize the situation that they were just in, Rain will kind of whip his head around to assess the damage of the other party members.
Well,
Alright,
you don't see Hellebore, but you are on the back of a, I believe, probably white-furred giant elk that wasn't
Elkabor.
there when you passed out. So you gather that that's probably Hellebore. As for the others, I mean, you know how much hit points they have. Or how much damage they took.
Rain. Does anyone say anything? Like, we just experienced a massive loss, guys.
Yeah.
Hellebore is
Wild
not
shaped?
trying to like, huh?
Wild shaped?
She is, but like, she's almost like not knocking you guys off. She's making sounds, like fucking elk ass sounds, and like kind of like
Noises.
shifting.
Like, is it like you guys are heavy sounds?
It sounds like panic, like
Okay. I will hop off.
a very
Elkabor.
uncomfortable sound.
As we hop off.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna hop off.
Yes, yeah.
Get the fuck back here, Tabby.
Oh, did she actually leave?
Yeah.
Sometime soon. Whenever you guys are off, so I've already like been thinking about this moment. Hellebores never took damage, ever, because it's only been in wild shape, and she's never been in a fight prior to meeting you guys. She's never been seriously hurt before, ever, and she just got put into 1 hit point. Like she, like
Yeah, dude, Gara.
No, it is. It is.
That's my blood!
Like she just fucking goes back, and like you see fucking PTSD World War I soldier pictures on here. Like she does like the classic, like I'm imagining like she's probably bleeding out, covered in fucking blood. Like she just like touches like one of the wounds, like sees the blood on her hands. Breathing is like she's actively probably coughing up blood, like almost looks like she's seizing just from like the panic of it. You can tell like she thinks she's about to die. Like she does not know what to do in this instance.
There's a silly thing called 30 points of lay on hands. Like the moment Fernic can, he's putting all of that into Halibor.
Cute, adorable. Alright, we're back up to a more
Yeah,
stable
kind of like
position.
the same, kind of like with the same way like Todd pulls Rain into a hug. Fernic does that, like the moment he sees Panic, does that, and then lays on hands that way. The healing hug.
Oh. You could, like, her breathing stabilizes from a mixture of, you know, she can actually breathe now and doesn't have, like, probably a fucking punctured lung, and, a little bit of calm, washing over her. Still wide-eyed, about it. But you see, like, from the other side as she is in this hug, I want to imagine that, like, her eyes are probably, like, facing, like, you, like, Todd and Rain during this. In the distance of where the temple was at, you can see calculations, like, a plan. Like, she looks... It's a plan of resolve. You can see, like, in her head right now, even after that, like, she is actively thinking, okay, how the fuck are we gonna get in here? Like, she's taken this seriously, even after, like, you can see, like, half of her is like, okay, I'm about to die, and, like, the other half is like, all right, but
We
but
go
Rain needs
again.
this.
We go again. Run that shit
Seeing
back.
this, noticing this, Rain will kind of. He takes a moment before standing up, and it's a bit shaky. He's not doing all right. But he'll look back and forth between the temple and Helibor and just say, "All right, we've got work to do. We need to get that body out of there."
Those are warriors of Akir. They will not go down easily.
Then let's just focus on getting the body out of there. We don't need to go in there yet. We just need to get the body. The ring.
I agree.
And it's the right thing to do for our friends. But we do have someone else with us, so maybe until we can learn to trust them, we don't say why we are being so nice to these people and what they did for us. Rain is going to just like look over at Bait.
Todd nods. Well, perhaps another arrow's in.
Perhaps. Well, going over to... Does Fernic still have Bait's rope?
Yes.
Alright, going over to Fernic, Rain will kind of hold a hand out, wanting Bait back.
he will give the rope back.
Alright, Rain is going to, Rain grabs Lita the rope, and he's actually going to tie it around his own waist. Are we good to go back now?
I do have a plan that I have formulated. I think that we should rest for a moment, gather our bearings. I would like to lick my wounds for just a bit, to make sure that I am not bleeding out and am going to die on the way back. I do believe that that would be not convenient for you guys. So, Helper still has the look of like it's like if like a normal person like got seriously injured almost like a like genuine like am I going to die, like I don't know how serious this is type of like deal. But I did think that perhaps if there were a way to get like from a distance, I could try to dig up the people, because I can dig up like the ground and expose them, and then Rain, maybe you can burn all of them from a distance and we don't have to get close. I was also thinking of a way to counteract the dragon's breath and stuff. I figured we could either do that one of two ways. Todd, you could turn into a bat and then like swoop way around like out of its range and then go up behind it and land on it and then like try to get the eyes out because that seems to be part of it. Or I could make like a big thing of wind and that would like disperse the gas so we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Partway through this conversation, can Rain try to knock out Bait?
I'll just
We
say
are
you
revealing
do.
our plan to the enemy. Okay.
I'll just say you do. You knock him
Midway
out.
through the conversation, you just see Clump as the body falls, and Rain is standing behind him with his book.
Fair enough. I know some magics that might help us with poison for the head. And I can possibly control one of the skeletons, but there is much to do here.
Listen, we only need to focus on getting the ring so we can get the key, okay? We don't need to worry about anything else right now.
If we summon one of the skeletons, if I am able to take control of it, I could make it get the ring for us.
I
We'll
was
be able to activate
informed
one of
that
them without activating all of them.
the others fled as well. We were advised to come back when we were stronger. But I feel we will have an advantage if we can get the body and key first.
Agreed.
I think that is a safe enough task that we can manage without having to enter.
How far away were we before they started turning around?
30 feet.
If we know about the distance they will give up, we need to stay along the edge of this as much as possible.
Helibor looks like a bit concerned at the Nola telling us to leave thing and kind of tilts her head.
Didn't you say that they were acting weird the last time, though, that might not be the real one? Is it possible they're trying to tell us to leave because, you know, they're part of the people that are, like, trying to get it?
I don't believe if they are real or not. I honestly don't think that... Let's be honest. If they found a way past the warriors, cool. But that would... I feel like we can trust it this time. We can come back at another time. And when we're stronger, we can face the warriors. But do we even know for sure if, like, this probably is the right temple? Probably. But it could be possible we're looking in the wrong place entirely as well. And we cannot get through them, not without potentially risking great loss to ourselves. Look at yourself, Helibor. You're not a fighter. Not yet, anyways. So let's do what we can and get out.
The not a fighter hit her so hard, and you can see it, like, genuinely, like, the amount of, like, it's not anger, like that's like the worst thing that she wanted to hear. Like in this moment, like she bites down on her lip to the point that you can see like a little trickle of blood. That upset her greatly, but she just kind of sighs and nods.
Kind of realizing his misstep with the words, he goes to correct himself, but feels as if this is not the right time nor place. and if it will keep Helivor from, trying to do something stupid, he will apologize later.
Hello, boy. What is the fastest creature you can turn into?
Give me a moment, guys.
Are we not just gonna stick to like the arrow and rope plan?
Well, you can try it for sure.
I mean, it was working slowly, but it's not like we're on a time limit now.
Alright, go do it then. Because wasn't it like a miracle you hit it the first time?
I only rolled I rolled a 13. I rolled an 18 to hit. Sorry, I rolled a natural 13 on my dice itself to hit.
Yeah,
It was an
go do
18.
it.
So it wasn't like a high miracle.
Still a miracle, though.
But we are sitting and resting, making sure that some people can, lick their wounds.
Can we get a short rest, DM?
Yeah, you can get a short rest. And I know it's a little bit early, but why don't we end session there as you guys start your short rest?
Okay. Fine.
Helibor at
We can
least
end session
would,
there then.
respond that from my quick look on here. It looks like the one that I have that probably is the fastest would be that giant elk form. So she'll just mention that.
Okay.
Well then. That was a session that, wow.
Wow.
Thank you all for coming, both player and viewer. And I'll see you all next week.
Aw, thank you. I'm that viewer.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Damn.